Welcome to the What's Going On podcast.
What's going on?
Please note that the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host and guest and do not reflect those of our sponsors. This show is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice.
Take that.
Listener discretion is advised.
Pushing all this weight, say it's a workout. Later verse down, he laying in dirt now. Who let this curse in? I'm getting cursed out.
Start over.
Yo, this is your boy Ninja.
And this is XP Early Bird. What's going on, people?
And what's going on, people? Yeah. So I was gonna ask Earl. So I know we were talking just a little bit ago before we got messed up, but you were saying that I asked you how you were doing. You saying everything was kind of shifting in a different direction, but in a good way.
Yeah.
So elaborate a little bit.
So it's feel like I'm growing, like I'm learning. I'm starting to really understand myself and how to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish. But it's like one of the things that's changed from this shift in my life is I've turned off all the notifications on my phone because I feel like I got my phone in my hand too much.
Yeah. Okay.
So I turned it off, and I feel like I have my mental back. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not stuck in the phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but it's going to take some getting used to because I'm so used to having the notifications on. So when somebody send me a message or on social media or whatever, I could check it instantly. But now people are sending me messages and I'm not checking it. So that's going to take some getting used to.
Yeah.
But I feel so much better. Like turning the notifications off and putting the phone down and getting back to what I like to do. No, it feels really good. So that's what's been going on with me lately. And just trying to become a better version of myself and figure out ways to make more money and things like that. But no, I'm doing good, man.
But
How about you?
Everything is good, man. Obviously, I've been a little busy this week for sure. The last 2 weeks actually. I told you I was in the midst of looking for a place to move, so we finally found a place. So it's crazy that you mentioned like like this shift in your life that's going in a different direction. Because it's been like that for a little bit with me and Jess. I feel like we was stagnant kind of in Georgia. Remember, I told you this already. And then when we moved out here, it was kind of like, oh, we didn't like the area. Like it was nice, but we got so used to Georgia where everything was a little bit more space, more chill. Out here was a little bit more faster. Not too fast, not like New York quick, but it was a little bit faster than Georgia. And then like the space, it was a smaller space. So I gotten used to having like a big ass house, big backyard, and all this space I didn't need but had. You know what I'm saying? So we really humbled ourselves when we moved out here because we went into a smaller spot, and instead of focusing on and this, I think this is what a lot of people do wrong in life. They focus on the things that they don't need, and when I say that, I like. Yeah, it's okay. Like I'm not saying don't buy a big house, or I'm not saying that. Like everybody has their dream, their American dream, right? It's like I had the big house in Georgia. And it was empty. Like I was spending all this money on big things that doesn't really fit into my lifestyle.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what
So
you're talking about, yeah.
like I had this big ass house with 5 bedrooms and a big ass thing, but like I couldn't do the things I wanted there. Like I couldn't have a lot of animals there because HOA don't let you have certain things outside. If you want to get a shed, you gotta ask permission from the city. Like it was just too much governing for me, and I didn't like it. And then like we had the big house, 5 bedrooms, and nobody. Every time I invited family over, it didn't work out. So whatever. I don't want to get into that. But what I'm trying to say is that when we came down here, we got a smaller spot, and then we kind of grew into what we needed.
Right.
So now we know what we want. We've had the big house. We know we don't want a big house. We've had the small house. We know we don't want this small house. We want land. We want a decent sized house, but we don't want the house to to be overly bigger than we need it to be, you know?
Right.
Just a place to sleep, stores of stuff, and then like the rest of my time I want it to be outside, you know, in my garage in my because I got this big ass garage now with a shed and acre and a half of land. So like now we can get into what we really wanted, and that's and you know, land is what we wanted. So to piggyback off what you said, yeah, I feel like a paradox shift in my life where it's like all these things I wanted to achieve, I couldn't. I felt like they were out of reach for me because if the money wasn't right, the job wasn't right, the timing wasn't right, you know, just things like that. Now I don't let those things get in the way of what I want to do, and I'm not letting nobody tell me that I can't do that. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna figure out a way to get to that, and that's what I did, bro. I found a spot. It's not too far from here. We're gonna move. It's on an acre and a half. We have plenty of space for all the dogs and all the breeding stuff, and I'm gonna set up shop in the big ass garage / looks like a motherfucking house, and I'm gonna set up and make everything work more fluently because right now we're growing out of the space over here. So yeah, it's gonna be great. And then on top of that, the lady I deal with out in Georgia, she had some land, like she has mad land. She had like 60 acres, and she's gonna sell off a piece of it to us. So, and she owns it, so we don't have to like go through a bank and get a loan. I'll just pay her because I want to pay her for like 4 acres. I don't even want crazy amount of acres, probably 3 or 4 tops, because that's good enough. And pay her as I'm moving to this new spot, but I'm still gonna buy land in Georgia. So I'm gonna have the land in Florida, and then I'm gonna have land that I'm buying from her, just cash, paying her kind of every month, a couple G's or whatever. Yeah. And I'm gonna hit her with that until we, get it halfway paid off, and then go out there and start, seeing what we're gonna put on it. It's gonna be it's completely flat land, couple trees here and there, but a good spot to like set up a new spot, So we'll have the land in Georgia and we'll have the spot out here. We'll stay out here for a couple years, and yeah, it kind of feels good, It kind of feel like I'm playing Sims, you know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like what it is okay. America is a capitalist country. Like is you wake up every day to make $1. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. You wake up every day to make $1. So it's like you have to have this, you have to have that. If you don't have this, then you're a bum. Or if you a certain age don't have your own place, then you're a bum, right? So you find yourself making these financial commitments that you're not ready for, regardless
because of the stigma of
yeah.
And that's what I was trying to tell, like, for instance, Jaden, like, people have this concept of if you live with your parents, you're a bum.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true in any means. Right. What I mean is, if you live in your parents' house and you don't help them, you're a bum.
Right.
You understand what I'm like? Yeah. And a lot of people misconstrue the shit I tell them because they think I'm talking about them. I'm not talking about you if you live in your parents, but if you're taking care of your parents and you're helping them, and let's say they have a property, they can't work, their social security check is not covering all the bills, and you move in and you help them.
Right.
I'm not calling you a bum. You're actually a hero because you're helping your parents, which is okay. I've seen with my own 2 eyes people who take advantage of people who have. So, for instance, if you have a mom and dad and they have a big ass house and you live there and you don't pay no bills, but you live this extravagant lifestyle in your mom's crib and you don't pay no bills, yeah, you're a bum. I don't care how much. And when I say bum, I say this in the most disrespectful, respectful way. What I'm saying is you can work and have a job respectfully and have money respectfully and still be a bum because you're taking advantage of a situation that you have. So for instance, if you work, you got a good job, but you live in your mom's basement and you don't pay no bills and you don't help your mom out, and your mom's upstairs, paying the mortgage or whatnot or dealing with your bullshit, and you don't give them nothing, yeah, you're a bum. You're totally a bum. Now, if you don't work and you do the same thing, you're a fucking bum too. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's like you could be a bum in all kind of fucking manners. I'll call a rich nigga a bum if he act like a dumbass nigga. Like you just. Right. You can have bum tendencies and have money. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I've seen situations where like I see people take advantage of people living in their houses. You know, they live rent free in somebody's house and they drive the nice car out front. Like, come on, bro, and you're not helping that person out.
And so what we're growing. I think what once you learn, or once you make up in your mind and say, you know what, forget what people think. I'm going to do what's best for me and be smart with your money. Then you start to see, okay, this is a mistake, because if you move out and get your own place, and now you're living paycheck to paycheck,
right?
You don't have any
struggling.
You don't have any disposable income to get ahead. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you might have your own place, but now you got to ask for a ride.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it sucks because like I never understood the concept of parents saying when you turn 18 you getting the fuck out. Like I wouldn't do that to my kid, and like I would like for him to move out if he can move out. If he had the job and or a spouse that took care of, to do the double teaming thing, that's fine. If he wants to move out, I'm not gonna stop him. But I never understood the concept of like, yo, when my kid turn 18, they out, or blah blah blah. I'm not gonna throw my kid out on the strength of what society thinks I should do with my kid. You know, my plan is Jaden's turning 18 literally in July. My plan is like, obviously I know he's not gonna have a job. He's gonna be graduating, and he's still be in school. My plan is like, he does his training, his whatever. But if that doesn't work out, he doesn't become like anything for it. I'm gonna help him get a job. I'm gonna help him situate himself, help him build his credit, help him save money, and if he wanted to, he can stay with us. I'm okay with that. But what he's gonna do is he's gonna save up money. And for instance, like if I get the 3 or 4 acres in Georgia, I'll put him a little spot on the land because he'll be way over there in the backyard. Nigga, I don't even need to see you. For weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like I would do that. Like I would build him a little spot where he can feel comfortable, sleep, eat, bathe, do the whole, like a small little apartment in my back garage, like out in the backyard somewhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want to have land where I can have the kid stay on the land, and then he can save money because it's my land. All he got to do is save his bread and just pay some bills. Whatever that thing costs, I'll make him pay for it. I'll make him pay me back. Like. And then I benefit from him being safe in there, and also us all working to live together, which was always my ideal of family, was like having like the way the Jewish niggas do it. Like they have motherfucking compounds and places where they all buy the same houses in the same area, or
right, and because it's so much easier that way because you got
like I never understood why people can't do this. Like you rather live in the ghetto and be around people who don't give a fuck about you and steal your money, and like you okay with living like that, like living in a city where you're run by greed and just dirty politics. Like some of the best communities, like the Jewish community, the Chinese community, they live good amongst themselves because they know how to grow together.
Right.
The Spanish people, black folks, like we don't know how to grow together, bro. We're just too busy going out and buying Jordans and stomping each other out for some shitty ass Bangladesh Chinese made ass sneakers, but we won't go out and build a house together and do those things. That's one thing I just never understood about like, especially like the culture, like Spanish. Like I lived in the Bronx when I was a kid, and I couldn't tell you how many Puerto Rican families I seen struggling living in shitty ass apartments or in projects in New York. But on the same scale, you got Mexicans living all together in Long Island in a nice neighborhood, but there's 50 of them niggas in the house. You understand? So meanwhile, I'm living out here in the Bronx, my Puerto Rican family and our asses living in this dirty ass building, roach infested. But like the Mexican niggas are living in like a nice house in Long Island, like I said, there's 50 of them in it, but it's a nice house.
Yeah.
And they're all paying bills. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no community, there's no camaraderie when it comes to, you know, some cultures, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the way we're raised and the government just like, you know, tosses us to the side, or because I've seen it. I've seen both sides. I've seen the broke side. I've seen the alright side. I've seen how rich people live. Like, and it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, I can see, you know, I feel like my, you know, like you said, I just feel like a shift is happening, and I'm excited. You know, I'm just trying to stay positive and excited for it. Like, even if it doesn't work out, I you know, I won't be mad. I just try to be like, all right, well, that door closed, I'm gonna go out this motherfucking window right here. You know, like I'm just gonna keep pushing until I get what I want, and I know the kids are good and the wifey's good and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, man. And you know, and another thing about, you know, I guess, like, you know, about us coming together is like life could be so much easier, because if you're, you know, say mom's over here, dad's over, mom and dad over here, sister over here, brother over there, and all in the community, it wouldn't be no thing for you to get okay, well, all the kids are with the grandparents today, so now you kind of, you know, get some like a mental break, you know, get the rest,
Yeah,
kick
absolutely,
up,
man.
and then the next day they're over, no, over the sister's house, and that helps, and then it's like everybody's like right there together, but like now we're taught to, you know, break off and leave.
Yeah,
and now
and I think it's sad,
and I think that's where the that's where a lot of the stress and the struggle comes from, especially like, you know, when a woman has a child. I mean, she had that baby, and then, you know, she right back to work.
Yeah, and it's sad because and it's funny you said that, because it's sad because you know, we're in this age where it's like, you know, I want to be a bad bitch and be an independent bad bitch. You know, like, you could also be a mother too, and a wife, and all these other things. Like, it's just like, and I get it. If it's not for you, that's fine. If you want to be an independent bad bitch living in a penthouse, then that's all good. I'm not saying you can't live your life. What I'm saying is that there's so much more out there that people are, they just don't understand, like, community. You know what I'm saying? People could go out there and scream all day about community and still don't get it. Don't get it, not one bit. Like, you can't scream out community and then go, you know, go backstab somebody. Like, that's not community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I just feel like we're just, the social media and all these things just got people thinking like this is the way you should live. Like, like I have to have $10,000 shoes, and my ass has to be fat. I have to wear eyelashes that look like I'm wearing fucking broomstick fucking, you know, things on my face. It look like you got brooms on your face, and you blink and you like that. Like, whoever said that shit looks cute. But like, they think that this is how they have to be, and this is it. Like, I don't know, dude. It just seems like, yeah, like I said, social media has gotten people to the point where, like, we're just stupid. And I'm scared for I'm really scared for the future, dog, because it's very few of us that understand how poisoned the youth are. They think it's because they live in this time that we're the, you know, dumb ones and we're old heads, but they don't realize they're so poisoned that it's already beyond fixing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they really think like, bro, and this is where I had to take a step back. My kid had a Black History project he had to do, right? So I tell Adam, I'm like, yo, who you picking? Like, who's your friends picking? Like, because I want to help him. So I said, who you picking? Who your friends picking for Black History Month? This nigga said, I want to pick I Speed. I'm like, nigga, we are not picking I Speed's dumbass. No disrespect to I Speed, but you have not done anything for Black community, period. All right? Like, this nigga don't do nothing for black folks besides just be black and stupid on the internet. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not picking this. Like, no. I said, you pick, we're going to go down the list and we're going to find somebody that's black that did something that affected either, people or black people. We're not picking Ice Speed. He didn't do shit for black folks, okay? Period. He wasn't even the first black streamer, so he didn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that's the time we live in, where it's like we don't even know who our heroes are.
Right.
We think our heroes are Kai Cenat and Mr. Beast and all these fucking clowns that don't do nothing but just be in your face the whole time, and we think that these people are important when they're not. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like a lot of history and a lot of stuff is being kind of erased, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like history is almost kind of like erasing itself. Like, kids are not learning about, certain things even in their culture, whether you're black, white, like, people don't know their culture anymore. People don't know that, Martin Luther King did the things he did. Like, that's almost being erased, to a certain point. Like, and it's sad because, like, I don't know, out of all the school time I've been with Adam, like, they don't really do much history teaching like they should be. It's almost to the point where it's like they just kind of graze over it.
Yeah, they just mention it.
Yeah, it's like, like if they're doing a project of history and they just graze over, Martin Luther King, or they just graze over, Egyptians, or they just graze over King Tut or something, they're not going in depth. They're not talking about it. You know what I mean?
Right,
So I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like society is losing their history, dog. It's getting rewritten. It's getting forgotten. They just don't talk about it. They just don't talk about it. Yeah. It's sad.
Real quick, something I noticed. Well, we're almost twins today, bro.
No shit, I see that, and it's crazy you said that because Jessie did. I don't know. She reached out to you about getting some of the shirts you wanted.
Oh yeah. She said she's gonna ask you if you wanted one.
Yeah, and it's funny because I was gonna tell you that I wanted one because I saw your pictures online, and I was gonna ask if you can send me two. I'm gonna tell Jess to send you the bread and shit later so you can mail them out to me.
Right,
I wonder what color you got them in red. I want them in red.
Yeah, this the only. It's the only way it's available. It's in red. I'm trying to keep it like as simple as possible.
Yeah. No, I'm with that. Yeah, I like the red. The red is my color, so I'm definitely gonna send you out that so you can send it to me whenever you could get a minute.
All right, because I actually got a shipment coming in. It'll be here in like 5 business days.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No rush.
Yeah.
No rush. Okay.
But yeah, man. I feel like that was a good talk, man. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
I definitely feel a shift, and it's like I have no clue where I'm going and where I'm going to end up. I just feel good about it, and I'm just taking it one day at a time, one problem at a time, one situation at a time. But yeah, man, I feel good about it.
Yeah, same. Yeah. All right, cool. So, what was I gonna say? All right, so let's get into the topic today. What are we talking about today? I forgot, honestly.
Man, we are.
Shit, I
you know what? Let's have some fun.
Okay, I got it.
Let's have some fun right quick, man.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Next topic we're about to get into, we're about to talk about fart nigger.
And for those who don't know what Earl is talking about, I would let me bring it up real quick. I'll bring it up real quick. There we go. All right.
Can you
hear it? You heard
it?
Yes,
I can hear it.
All right.
Why? It's my last one. Oh, fart nigger. What the fuck is that I just said? Nick, you gotta, can you kill that?
Yo.
Fuck my life.
Yo, one more time.
Oh, fart nigger. Where did... Oh, fart nigger. Oh, fart nigger. Fart nigger. Fart nigger. Fart nigger.
Bro.
Yeah,
Bro, and then she's even like, yo, what the fuck is that I just said? Bro. First of all, that's not the first time she said that shit. All right. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Yo.
Second, wait. So before you even say second, like I told you earlier, who says fart nigga? Like, I've said, yo, nigga, you farted? Like, you know, like that. But fart nigger? Like, and then like with the hard ER, bro. Like, she said, oh, fart nigger. Like, I don't know why white folks cannot say stuff without the hard ER in it, bro.
Oh my God, man.
What all right. What's your take on it, dog? Like how you, and that's an HGTV person. Yeah. So you know she gonna get canned up, bro. But
it's I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not offended because I find the shit funny. Because I don't know what the hell is a fart nigga,
bro.
I never heard that shit before.
Me neither. And it's almost like you saying, like, you know, you get hit your elbow and you're like, you know, titty bopper, or like you just say some wild, you
like, know, suffering succotash or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said fart nigga. I was like,
bro,
what the hell is that?
Bro, I've never in my life heard anybody, and I have plenty of friends that say fart nigga, bro. Ever. Fart. Never heard anybody say, damn, I fart nigga, bro. What's up? Like, nah, bro. Nah.
Yo, it's like, I don't even know what it is, so I can't be offended, bro. It's like, bro, it can't make sense.
All right, so that's one, right? That's one way to look at it. And I agree. Like, listen, I don't care, and I'm not the N-word police by any means. You know what I'm saying? Because I say it, I grew up saying it. You know, it is what it is. I think at this point, like the more power you give it, the more it kind of just grows. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I've had this discussion with old heads, younger kids. Like, it always boils down to who can say, who can't say it. But I'm not here for that. I don't want to talk about that because that's irrelevant to this. But what I'm saying is that she said it. It was funny. Obviously, she didn't say it maliciously. You could tell. Yeah. But the way she said it, it's just like, it's just funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, whether she said it before or she doesn't like black folks or she has like a tint of hatred, or, you know, you couldn't tell at this moment because it just came out, you know, funny, you know. With that being said, I want to go into the next video, which, you know, is almost, I don't want to say the same. It's a little bit different, but it's also somebody white saying the N-word.
Good evening. Deborah and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Good evening. Deborah and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
So you hear it?
Yes.
And you can see his face is like, what the fuck? So apparently in this situation, which is clearly something a little bit different, the guy has Tourette's, allegedly, right? Which it kind of does sound like he has Tourette's, right? But okay, with that aside, my take on this moment is that guy does not, or was taught to say that in a derogatory manner to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you have Tourette's and the first thing that comes out your mouth when you see black folks is nigger, bitch. Like, you know, if I didn't teach my kid how to call a horse when he looks at it, he's not gonna be like bitch ass horse. He's gonna say bitch ass dolphin, or like he doesn't know a horse is a horse because I never taught him what a horse was. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Somebody taught this kid the N-word. And then, like, if Jim Carrey was up there and you know, and some other white, and Tom Cruise, and he said bitch nigger, that would have been a whole different vibe. Because then he doesn't understand what he's saying because he's saying it. You know, oh, bitch nigga or whatever. But the fact that there was 2 black guys up there and he said that had me thinking like, yo, his family is a little racist.
But I don't. The person that said it wasn't a kid. It was a grown ass man.
No, they're all grown ass adult. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. Like, because they don't. Yeah, it was grown. Grown adult. But there's so much things wrong with this moment. The first thing is obvioly that guy saying those things, right? That's one. 2, he was taught that. I'm 100% sure he was taught that. They were in Europe, I believe. The European niggas is racist. He was taught that. They done said shit like that around him for him to pick that up. Because Tourette's is like a thing where it's like, you don't just be like, you know, fuck bitch, you know, you learn that and then it clicks and it stays with you forever, you know? So he was taught that. Second, they could have not aired that. They had live edit, which I don't know if you're aware. Live edit is like, you know, it's recording, it's live, but it's 10 minutes behind the actual live.
They said that one was actually 2 hours behind.
2 hours. Look at that. So you mean to tell me you could not edit that out? You actually play that out in the open? Like that was fuck shit right there. So I think they should get fined for that, even just for that. You know, and then third, of course, you have Michael B, which is a top star. You have I always forget his name, but the other dude, they right. These guys are like well-respected black stars, and they have to endure this in 2025, like 26 rather. Like that's crazy to me.
You know what's crazy about this is Mr. Delroy Lindo. He was involved in another incident with the N-word. I don't know if you ever saw this video, but like he was sitting on a panel, and
that's for a TV show. That was on a TV show.
It's on a TV show.
Yeah, that was a TV show. I know what you're talking about. So I believe that's a TV show.
Was it a real? It's like a news thing or something.
Yeah, but no, I think that was for the TV show, if I'm not mistaken.
So it wasn't real.
It wasn't real. Oh, they try to make it look like it was real because it was on a thing, but I don't think that was real.
Damn.
But that guy, he's one of those guys like he's pro black, so he's not going to let somebody talk to him like that. So just the fact that he didn't like say something crazy, I tip my hat to these guys because they kept it respectful. But the shit that bugs me is that Will Smith goes up there and smacks Chris Rock on TV. And I'm not condoning this at all because I already would have fucked Will Smith up. I don't give a fuck if he could whip my ass. You slap me, nigga. I'm jumping on you. I'm biting you. I'm doing something. But anyway, he gets banned from the Oscars or whatever, right? Or the Grammys. And this guy says this wild shit and there was nothing. Nothing was done. You know what I mean? Nothing. Like they ain't like reprimand him. They didn't find anybody. They didn't, fire anybody. Which I'm not saying they should, but my point is that if it happens somewhere else, they do these things. You're getting canceled. You're done. But they say, oh, he has Tourette's, and they're trying to laugh it off. But I get it. But like, if I would have went on stage and said some shit like, oh, people with Tourette's are stupid, I would have got, canceled. You know what I mean? So I think respectfully, they owe these guys an apology. I think that Tourette's guy owes people an apology. I think he should go up there and apologize because it's only right. Yeah, you have Tourette's, but if you're gonna say bitch nigger around black folks, oh, there's black folks, turn this nigga around. You know what I'm saying? Or put a muzzle on this bitch ass nigga or something. Like if you have Tourette's and you're bringing him somewhere where he's gonna say derogatory things that people, especially in a big gathering, that a lot of people might not know he has Tourette's. then you might want to leave his ass home. He don't need to be there. You know, I'm not bringing my Tourette and I watch videos of people with Tourette's, and it's a really sad thing for them to have. But a lot of people don't understand it, and it's just hard to deal with if you're in a public area. You know, like if you have to go to work every day and get on the train, that's different. But if you're in a place where you're gonna be around crazy amount of famous people and black folks, and you bring the only Tourette nigga in the world that likes to say nigger. Like, leave that bitch ass nigga home. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring him to the cookout. Imagine you have a friend and you bring him around your white friends. All he does is cracker, cracker. Like, no, you leave that nigga home, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just, I don't know, bro.
I'm just curious here, and this is I'm going to expound past Tourette's as well. And I'm going to bring mental health into the equation as well, right?
Okay.
Why does your condition always affect someone else and doesn't hurt yourself, right? For example, you have Tourette syndrome and you yell out nigger in that moment. Why you didn't yell out a secret of yours that you don't want nobody to know? Like why you not screaming out your social security number? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even with Kanye, you know, you're blaming, oh, he's mentally ill, but your mental illness always affects someone else. Like you're not
it's not affecting you. You're not banging your head on the refrigerator door.
You yeah, like you put a swastika on a t-shirt and you wore it. I don't think there was. So that's what your mental illness caused you to do. Why your mental illness didn't cause you to put your bank account number and your routing number and say, "Hey, free money."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, no. If you did something like that, okay, yeah, I mean, he's really messed up.
Yeah,
that's that he's really mentally ill. But it's like your mental illness always hurts someone else and never yourself, and you always just have to apologize. Oh, I'm sorry I said this. Oh, I'm sorry I did this. I'm just curious. Why does these things, they never hurt themselves or they never insult themselves? They're not telling their secrets and these things.
I don't know. It's just weird, man. Because like you could I don't even know how to explain it. You could have all the different kind of mental illnesses, bro. And it affects you in a way, but it always seems like it's more burden to other people too, especially if other people have to deal with your crazy ass. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so hard to be like nigger, bitch, or whatever he said, and then like, you know, we're supposed to be like, oh, he got Tourette's. It's okay. Like, no, bro, it's not okay. Like, we have to get to the bottom of why this kid is screaming these loud ass, you know, nasty things to people. Like, you know, I don't know.
I'm just curious as to why is it negative, right? Like, you ain't okay. Just say, why are you not screaming out happy people? So instead of nigger, why not happy people? Or, I love everybody or something like that. Like it's never nothing positive. Like, why always?
Yeah. Give me a hug. Like, whoa. I'm sorry, man. I got Tourette's. I really don't want to hug you. Yeah. Give me a hug. What? No. I'm sorry. I got Tourette's. I don't want to hug you. I'm sorry. I don't.
But it's always negative, bro. Like, I don't.
Yeah, it's always something crazy. Peanuts. Oh, what? Yeah, I got Tourette's. Sorry, I just really like peanuts. You know, like
screaming out nigger, man. Like, what?
Yeah, it's always it's crazy, but. Yeah, those two videos alone are just like I was like, bro. All right, so real quick, the reason why we are playing, so I have a message. I'm gonna play Jessica's message real quick. So I have a message of what not to talk about today. For the reason why we're not talking about it, okay?
Don't talk about Israel. Nobody cares. It's stupid. Everybody else is talking about it. You don't need to talk about it. Talk about something else more interesting, not Israel. Bye.
Okay, so we didn't talk about Israel at all. The war is stupid, and we're fighting for the Jews. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it right there.
Oh, fuck.
Fart nigger. Yeah, fuck you, fart nigger bitch.
I'm gonna use that. Man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use that shit.
Oh man, and like I said, I give the girl the benefit of the doubt because she said that shit like just being funny, like she probably doesn't even have any black friends and said that shit. I don't know. Like I said, we don't know these people. It's hard to cast judgment on people we don't know, right? Like if you would have said some foul shit and me being your friend for a long time, I'd be like, man, that was really out of Earl's character, like I could judge you because I know you,
Right.
Or if you said some foul shit, or if I say some foul shit, you'd be like, yeah, that's how this nigga is, like he'll say some foul shit. Yeah, I can see Ninja saying some wild shit like that. Like you can judge me because you know me.
Right.
I feel like judging people you don't know is probably the worst thing you can do. Like that's why Jesus died. I mean, that's why Jesus died and all his people got killed because they were being judged because they went around and wanted to preach the Lord. I don't know, but yeah, man, we just need to stop judging people, man. And like I said, the Tourette's guy, I don't know his life. I don't want to sound like I hate him, but you can almost tell he was taught that shit. You know what I'm saying? The girl, on the other hand, she knew what the word was. She just said that shit because it was just the two of the words that, like, like I'm not Jamaican, but when I'm playing video games and something happens, I'm going pussy clap bomba clap. Like I'll say the most random curses, nigga. I don't care because that I'm in that moment, so I get it,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not screaming it out when I go to the Jamaican restaurant when I see the first Jamaican nigga I see. You know what I mean? Because then that'll be a different vibe, So yeah. But
shit, man.
Yeah, we could carry on from there. I really don't have much else to say about that.
Yeah.
But that.
Me neither.
But let me see what's. Oh, I'm trying to do something real quick for Jess on my phone. Shit. I'm gonna have to pause this shit for a second. I'm gonna stop it.